What's new, crew? If you're new, my name is Cassandra. Today I'm bringing you guys and showing you guys just a ton of freezer summer treats. Easy things to get your kids in the kitchen, get them making some of their own snacks, but all cold, frozen, refreshing, especially during those really hot summer days. All of these are meant to be interchangeable. They're just meant to be inspiration. Take these and switch out things, make them for what your family likes. We have some healthier options, some straight up not healthy options, but all super delicious. So just kind of keep that in mind. Just meant to be inspiration. I will be giving you guys so many different examples on how you could switch things out to just take these basic recipes and make them into something new every single time, which is how I 100% like to cook. Just in general, I like to find a really basic recipe that's really solid and be able to switch out the vegetables that are in it, or the pasta shapes, or the proteins I'm putting in it, and it makes the meal a completely different meal, but the base is what makes it so delicious and so good. And that's what's true with all of these frozen treats. So let's go ahead and hop in, and I will show you guys a whole bunch of examples of frozen treats that we've made so far this summer and how we kind of plan on changing them, switching out the ingredients to keep them fresh and exciting as the summer goes on, but still using these basic recipes. We are starting off with probably our healthiest popsicle, which is a smoothie popsicle. All you're gonna need is your yogurt of choice, your milk of choice, and your berry of choice. Switching all of these things makes it different. Sometimes I make this with vanilla almond milk, and it gives it a really nice vanilla, like a sweetness to it. That's more than just the berries. Obviously, by switching around your yogurt flavor as well will change the flavor of it. We're going to go ahead and blend this up either in a blender, your food processor, whatever it is, and we are going to take that mixture and put it right into our popsicle molds here. I will have these linked down below for you. I get them off of Amazon. I have this little 6-pack here, but you'll see later on in the video I also have two 12-packs. They come with these little sticks plus some extra sticks for when they inevitably get lost, but really easy, really great. We're going to throw these in the freezer and they will be ready to enjoy. Getting into popsicle number 2, you're going to need your lemonade of choice, your berry of choice, and another popsicle mold. Mix up your lemonade to the lemonade instructions, and then I like to add in an extra scoop or two of the lemonade powder, because I find that when you freeze it, it can get a little diluted. So just to make sure that it really has that strong lemonade flavor, I like to add in an extra scoop or two. We're going to add in our berries of choice. They do not have to be fresh berries. You can throw in some frozen berries. That'll be a little bit cheaper maybe, but heading into summertime, berries are so cheap. So really just do what you want. Get your kids involved here. My 2-year-old is even in here working on some of her little cutting skills. We're going to throw in our berries into our lemonade mixture here. Once again, throw them in the freezer and they're going to be ready to go. You can mix this up. You can do iced tea as well, or really whatever kind of summer drink you like. I had a ton of bananas that needed to be used up, so we are just going to peel these, slice them, and we're just going to top them with some yogurt and put them in the freezer. Then the kids will have yogurt banana bites. You could top these with chocolate, with coconut, with peanut butter. You have so many options here, but they are so easy, so delicious. My kids love them. So really just top these with whatever you want. Get as creative as you like. And once again, changing your toppings, your yogurts will make it seem like a completely different snack. We are going to make a deconstructed ice cream sandwich. If you want to go for it and make a full ice cream sandwich, go ahead and do that. But we are going to take whatever kind of cookie you like, and we're going to just go ahead, mix up your cookies, mix up your ice cream. Once again, so simple to mix and match and make it different. We're going to go ahead and use our cowboy cookie recipe, which we really like, and just some vanilla ice cream, because that's what we had on hand. We're going to scoop out some ice cream, top it with some of our cookies, and of course throw in some of our homemade caramel sauce, and you're gonna have a delicious caramely cookie vanilla deconstruction ice cream deliciousness. You could always throw this in a food processor or a little bit of a blender if you wanted to make a smoothie, add in a little bit of milk or like a milkshake, and that would be delicious too. Once again, so many options. Heading into another option here, straight up root beer. That's all this is. We're just gonna pour root beer into our popsicle molds and freeze it. Once again, switch out your soda here, and not healthy, not great for you, but one of my kids' favorite treats, and it is unbelievably easy. The kids can make these for themselves, and the kids love to help just by putting in our popsicle molds here. You're gonna see later on in the video, we're gonna pull this root beer out again, and we're gonna show you how to make root beer float popsicles, which are also a family favorite. But my kids wanted just plain root beer this time, and of course we fly through these popsicles, so we get lots of opportunities to make different popsicles every couple of days, just based off of kind of what they are asking for. Okay, heading into our last two types of popsicles here, we are going to use a pudding mix, whatever kind of pudding you want. This specific one that we're making right now is a play on a fudgesicle, so we're using chocolate pudding. Just make it to the instructions off of the pudding package, and then we're going to add in a couple scoops of whipped topping or whipped cream. London added in 4 really nice sized tablespoon scoops of our whipped topping here, and we're going to mix that in with our pudding. While it is not set, I like to pour it in while it's still kind of runny. I don't let the pudding set up. Once again, top it with your popsicle sticks, put it in the freezer, and you will get a delicious fudgesicle popsicle. So delicious, much easier, and much cheaper than buying a 12-pack of fudgesicles from the store. This is our root beer float popsicle. You can see London's adding in about a cup-ish, maybe half a cup of root beer, and she's adding in a really nice big scoop of whipped topping. This is gonna make 6 popsicles, and she's mixing this together. It's gonna look a little chunky, a little foamy. It looks kind of gross, but I promise it works out in the end and is absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with us in the kitchen. The kids were in this video a whole lot because that's what these are meant for. They're meant to get the kids in the kitchen, give them something to do. Obviously, being summer break, it gets their hands moving, gets their brains thinking, and it gets them excited on what they want to try next time. We get so many suggestions from the kids on different fruits they want to put in, or different juices, different sodas, just a ton of different things. And it's a good activity to just get their brains working, get their creativity juices kind of flowing, and just, like I said, 100% just gives them something to do and something to look forward to as they know they're sitting in the freezer freezing, and they can have them after lunch or after dinner or something like that. So I hope that this video gave you guys a little bit of inspiration on what you can do in your own kitchens for your own families. And of course, I will see you guys in another video. Bye.